Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Nicholas Orsa with Nolan Carruthers. We're here at Arapahoe Bowling Center. This afternoon we're doing top 5 stair-step finals for a possible first place to our champion today of $2,611. Our first match today is going to feature two bowlers that actually tied for fourth at plus 81. But to break the tie, we go to the high game with the handicap, and that happened to be Ron Smith. So Ron, although he has the choice, he's elected to have Jeffrey Metz of Aurora start match number 1. So in just a minute, we'll see our fourth and fifth seeded players up at the foul line, and we'll have them shake hands, and we'll begin. Again, Nolan, you missed some pretty good matches last week, but when you got a chance to go see Garth, you're all right.
He didn't show.
Yeah, he didn't show.
Yeah.
These guys haven't been there for so long, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Actually, Jeffrey, this is his first time in the finals. So, all right, Jeff, you're going to throw one ball. Sit down, and you go from there. Good luck. Yes, sir. And you're
try.
And you're spotting them 14. Okay. First look at Jeffrey Metz. Actually, Jeffrey's been bowling for about 8 months, and this is only the second or third time he's made the cut in singles. First time he's made the top 5, so he's a little jacked up, but that's understandable. He bowled very well this week. We were on Chichen Itza, a 40-foot kegel sport pattern, which Keith Guerrero, the Guam Bomb, likes to call chicken pizza. But we had a bunch of our higher average players go down to New Mexico for the New Mexico Open in Albuquerque. Haven't heard how they've done. Of course, that's always a rough number, low cut. Actually, sometimes the cut's actually in a minus.
I haven't heard. I haven't seen anything on it.
No. So Jeffrey starts out with an open, and now we're going to look at Ron Smith. Ron Smith out of Monument now, real estate agent, him and his wife. Oop, little soft on his speed, and it cost him 4-6-10. So both bowlers are going to have opens in frame number 1. Yeah, fifth place today is 414. Fourth is 439. Third place is 728. Second place 1356, and our winner gets 2611. So very, very good payday here at Arapahoe. And of course, Roadkill cleaned up this weekend.
How many sweepers he won?
He won the handicap and the scratch sweeper, and he won the ball drawing.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Well, he
I wondered who won.
Whatever.
That.
He asked Joanne, how much money have you collected? And she'll say like $75. We'll say, here's $75 to match it. And then Joanne gets cramps and shit and starts running around trying to beat him to death. But oh, almost caves in a bucket.
Got left a sleeper.
Yep. 359.
I did see the championship match.
Did you last week with Mellinger?
Well, I got it the next day.
Okay. Yeah, Dwayne put on a show both days, and actually Donovan gave him a good game.
No, I mean, if he strikes that second
double in
ball,
the 10th, double
he
in
got
the 10th,
the first
he wins.
one.
Yeah. So it was an excellent match. We're going to see some people today you haven't seen in quite a while, which is real cool.
Boy, that's another open.
Regional. We have a regional champion coming up, Sky Hiddle. He won our latest regional tournament that was held at Zone Green Mountain.
$10,000.
Late end of April, yep. Then we got Will Reynolds Jr., who's been in the club for a long time, hasn't made the top 5 in forever. He hasn't even won a title yet. And one of our newer players, Codell Charvat, out of Fort Collins.
Washout.
This will be his best finish no matter what.
We need a mark
he's guaranteed second place. Yeah, it would be good.
Somebody needs to mark.
And we also want to send along our best wishes to the Pope, Chuck Bazemore. Chuck is in a little battle with cancer.
I did not know that.
And so the prognosis is good. So, of course, the Pope being the Pope said, let's go. Let's get it done. So as soon as we find out a room for you and everything, all of those of you who know him, we'll tell you the hospital in Denver and the room number and depending on what his treatments are, you can go in and say hi, lift his spirits up. Great guy. And again, one of our regional champions. So be nice to, even if you just drop him a line, it would be great. He'd love to hear from you.
When did you find out about this?
It was
Today?
about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't know it.
Yeah. Well, he's been having trouble with his back
Yeah,
and his
I know.
hip. Well, when he finally got it checked out, they found out that it was in fact cancer. So,
That's not going to get, is it?
yeah, it might.
It did get
All
there.
right, mix
All
it up.
right.
Well, again, he throws a little bit slower ball speed, so the ball will finish when it gets down there if you got the right speed. So both bowlers with 2 opens and a strike.
Right where we started, 14 pins.
Wow. And also, that Carol Jones, our resident secretary for our big NFL Scratch League here, has a sister, Susan, and her husband and a couple of their friends watch us every week. And they're from Pella, Iowa.
Nice
So,
shot.
Susan, thank God that Jerry's not with you this weekend because you may have some room to breathe. But sorry we missed shouting out to you last week, but thanks for watching. Now, let's see if Jeff can get a double.
There
we
you
go. Look at this.
Still 14.
This is almost like watching Ross Kelly and Stepniak.
Holy smokes. Yeah, so I left last week after the semis to go
To the concert.
see Garth
Right.
Brooks.
Well, the supposed concert, yeah. Oh, 9 pin.
And I was so disappointed.
That's a shame.
I'm not the only one. He was on the news also.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people not happy. I mean, you put out there that Garth's going to be,
Sure.
and it's a tribute to Dan Fogelberg and a documentary on a caribou ranch, and he
All
missed
the
the 9-pin.
All the recordings that were done up there in the 70s with Joe Walsh, John Lennon, Elton John, a bunch of them. So,
It was a lot of talking going on.
okay.
Wasn't and Garth did one song around 11, a Fogelberg song.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
Who knows what it cost him to get in there for that?
Yeah. All right, let's see if Ron can continue. No.
Big 4.
He tugged it just a little bit inside and then right through the face. Big 4. So both bowlers have yet to make a spare.
There you go.
But they do have a double. All right, gets us 2. Looks like 69 in the 5th to Jeffrey 74 in the 5th.
Down 18.
Yep.
Lost 4 pins. I really thought this played nice. I'm disappointed the way I bowled because I thought it played
wasn't terribly
really
difficult.
nice. No.
I mean, there was OB, of course.
Yeah.
But you could get the ball to the pocket fairly, pretty
Nice
good.
shot.
All right. So we got 2 opens, a double, open, strike. And he's still behind. Even though Jeffrey thinks he's bowling bad, he's still up. Winner of this match is going to take on Sky Hiddle at Longmont. And Skylar won our April regional at Brunswick Zone Green Mountain for $10,000 earlier this year.
Nice shot.
That was a great shot. And our next regional is coming up. It'll be just about 3-4 weeks. It'll be the 22nd through the 24th of September at AMF Northglen, 104th and I-25. We'll run Friday night, Saturday squads, 2 squads Sunday. $10,000 for first place once again.
It'll be busy.
Oh, yeah. Will it finish?
No. The fence.
Okay.
I will be married for that
1, 2,
regional.
4, 7. Yes, you will.
3 weeks. Well, 20 days now. You coming?
I'll be in Connecticut.
I know that. Change your plans.
Yeah. Well, it's funny.
There's some
you
people
said
going.
that, well, in a way, it's really good. I'm real happy that it turned out that way, that a lot of the guys that would normally bowl on the weekends are going to be able now to not have to make a choice and can go down. I think you'll have a great turnout. I really
We
do.
didn't even plan it. It just worked.
Yeah.
I didn't plan nothing.
No.
So
It just worked out.
Yeah.
It really did. Well, again, the reason I'm leaving is I'm going to be celebrating my brother's 60th birthday up in Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. He said, you ought to come out since it's my 60th birthday. And he said, you remember I did that for you for your 50th, because he came out in Vegas and surprised us. And
that's rare for you.
so
To
I
miss
said, okay.
that time of year to
Yeah.
be off a weekend.
So I promised him I would, so we're going to do that. So we'll fly into Philly, take the train up to Connecticut, have some fun, a couple days. And then, of course, that allows you to free yourself up so you can get crazy.
Missed it.
The whole town of Salida will show up, That's what, 15, 16 people?
There's actually about 4,500.
Whoa,
About
whoa.
4,500 people
Wow. Did you
In
check your
Salida.
family tree lately?
in Salida. It's not as small as you think. There might be 5,000 there.
Whoa. Hey, it might be like the eclipse. You got 5,000 people, but for your wedding, there might be like 30,000 people.
You should go up there. You should go.
What, for the eclipse?
No, no.
No, thanks. Ooh, mix it.
Boy.
And no, 310.
I'm telling you right now, that flag
Yeah.
3 pin is going to
That's
haunt him.
going to
It's going to haunt him.
Yep, I agree with you.
He was already down 18.
Yep.
Now he's down 28.
And there's only 3 frames left, and he's got to make this, which
He
looks
made
pretty
this.
good. Nice shot. All right, 97 in the 7th to basically 114 in
He's
the
down
7th.
20.
17. He's down like 36.
Hmm.
Because he's already done his 8th
30.
frame. And Jeffrey is just now going to his 8th frame.
Yeah, he's down 30.
Yeah.
Well, 27.
Yeah. But he is definitely running out of room here. And more, it looks like Jeffrey Nuts is going to advance. And the cool part is, Jeffrey's only even been league bowling for a couple of years. And I guarantee you, he has no clue how he's doing in this match right now. He's going to throw his 10 frames and see what's going on. Hurry. Oh, just late.
Man.
So he's got 117 in the 8th to Ron's 117 in the 8th.
15
so again,
pins.
14 or 15 pins with 2 frames to go, but he really could have made a huge jump right there. Almost get to a point where Ron would have had to punch out. That looks a little bit better.
I like it.
Ooh,
4 pin.
good shot. It's a good shot.
So did you let him know last week that on Saturday I was struck by lightning out in the parking lot at Holiday?
You were struck by
Well,
lightning.
it was kind of close. It was a little close.
I
It
mean,
didn't
I
actually hit
I
me.
knew your hair looked a little bit
It
funkier.
didn't
but
actually hit me.
I thought you were doing like your Harpo Marx imitation.
I held on to a tire,
You held on to what?
a tire,
A tire.
to ground me. You remember?
Oh, man. And there was no video.
Do you remember? Steve Ross Kelly remembers. It was very scary.
Well, yeah. That can be. Especially, for where we live in our elevation.
Man.
A lot of people are struck by lightning in
Yeah,
the state
they
of
are.
Colorado. And I can understand that, especially if they're hiking. And as fast as, the weather changes in the mountains especially, and you look around and you're in this wide open prairie, but you're like maybe 9,000 feet, you got nowhere to go. And you are the highest point. You better find some shelter
Just lay
or
down.
get low. Yeah,
Get low. Dig a hole.
Yeah, really.
You might need it either way. That was a huge break that Ron got
Oh, yeah.
striking in the 9th.
Sure. Let's see if
This
he can
could
take
be a
advantage
big
of it.
deal.
Ooh.
6 pin.
All right. So the best he can do now is 157 scratch, which means that Jeffrey just has to fill.
Just count.
Yeah, good count in the 10th frame. He doesn't even have to mark.
Providing Ron can put 20 on.
Yeah, which he does.
Ron strikes here. He would need 6 to beat him. on the first shot.
Yep. That looks pretty good. Yep.
He needs 6.
All right, 157. And with his handicap,
6 pins is a winner.
shoots 188.
No Greek church here, buddy.
That's not going to get there.
There's your winner.
Yeah, it did. All right, flat 10, but that's okay.
Winner, winner.
Yep, 190 right now, so
Yep.
he's a winner. So Ron Smith's going to go home in 5th place with $414. Jeffrey Metz, he's going to move up and advance to take on our third-seeded player, Sky Hiddle out of Longmont. All right, makes his 10 pin.
It's actually bowling pretty nice.
Yes,
Nick.
he is. He really is.
He started with 2 opens.
Both bowlers, yeah.
Yeah. He did have 4 opens, but he's keeping the head pin in play.
Yeah. So with a strike here, he'll shoot 201 with handicap. There we go. 156 and 45. So Jeffrey Metz defeats Ron Smith 201 to 188 in match number 1. And when we come back, he'll take on our third-seeded player, Sky Hill of Longmont. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Arapahoe Bowling Center in Greenwood Village. And Nolan and I will be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Horse, Nolan Carruthers here at Arapahoe Bowling Center in Greenwood Village, Colorado. This is our second of 4 matches, stair-step finals. And again, our winner of our first match, Jeffrey Metz, is now coming up against third seed, Sky Hiddle out of Longmont. Sky's elected to have Jeffrey lead the match. So, gentlemen, go ahead and shake hands, and we'll begin match number 2. Sky, he likes playing inside. He's done quite well on patterns where he can do that, and obviously this is broken down to a point where he can do that. And again, real happy for Skylar when he won our $10,000 regional in April at Brunswick Zone Green Mountain. Gives him a little bit of breathing room, of course.
Washout.
All right. 1, 2, 4, 10. But again, frame 1.
Sky
So it's time.
He had a good look.
Yeah. Pick the click, dude.
I will take Will Reynolds.
Will the thrill? You know, Will hasn't won since
Ever.
I know, which means, well, we won't go into that, but it's been a long time. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick him.
Will the thrill? All right, I'll tell you what. Even though I honestly believe that Skylar is going to just kick it, I'm gonna back Codell out of Fort Collins. I'm gonna give Codell a shot. So my odds are probably like 2%, but that's okay. It's all right. You never know.
Got to do what you got to do.
That's right. And since I haven't won in like last 38 pegs, maybe this will be a stop, you know.
Sky has a good look.
He does.
That about the time
Little
I
high.
say that, he jumps through
Yeah.
the face.
Entries are a little light this week, but
Yeah,
we had a lot going on in town.
there's a lot going
Understandable.
on.
Big scratch tournament in New Mexico, the New Mexico Open. A lot of our master players went down for the weekend, of course, and then Baltimore, the chain in town, they have summer leagues, and then they do added money and I guess I don't know if everybody can participate in those shootouts but there's 3 weekends of singles, doubles, and team, I guess.
You have to bowl the league
Okay,
to bowl the shootout.
right.
And I think there's a league at Sonesta.
Yeah, I think they all have a league.
So
Sierra Vista had it.
North Glen.
North Glen, Littleton, because Littleton is where the last weekend will be
And that's
next
this.
week.
Oh, that's next week.
This weekend they're at Zone Wheat Ridge, and I believe it started at Sonesta. Nice shot. Very nice. Okay. Skyler's going to jump out early, but again, he's got to spot him 21, so he can't get lackadaisical here.
He's only down 9 now.
Yeah. But you know what? It's good to see Jeff get into the finals. He's having fun. He has no clue how much money he's going to make, I guarantee you. I
And
think he's going to freak out.
the loser of this match wins how much?
$439. But if you win it, you're up into the $700 range.
Yep.
So, very good. All right. Excellent.
Rockies lost.
Yeah, please. They looked bad.
So frustrating.
They looked bad. They looked lackadaisical. Milwaukee won at that game better than they did, and it showed. And I think something's wrong with Holland, to be honest with you.
I'll tell you what, the last 3 or 4 games
I know.
he has
He
not
has not looked good. Fastball velocity's down. His control's off.
Maybe they should
But again,
rest him.
understand, he didn't pitch at all last year because of Tommy John. He has been, thrown a significant amount of games. Closer, he's having a great year, of course, but it's not the same Greg Holland that we saw in April and May, that's for sure. So,
Well, maybe they need to rest him.
yeah, I agree.
Let
with
him
you.
sit a
Yep.
couple
I
of
think
those saves.
Neshek can do the job. I really do. Russin's great at long relief, so I think we're fortunate enough to have a pretty good bullpen staff that Bud Black can rely on. So hopefully it's just a little fatigue thing, and that's about it.
I like
Now they
it.
hit the road. Nice. All right, Skyler starts off spare double. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who they play now. I think they have Monday off, and then they're on the road. I know they go to Detroit, but there's a team in front of that. I think they're both interleague.
I don't know who they're playing.
Yeah. But I know the second series is against Detroit. So
Are they off? They're off
they're
tomorrow.
off tomorrow. Yeah. And then they travel.
Short trip or long?
Fairly short. I think it's 2-3 game sets, and then they come back home. Because I think they come back to, or is it the Braves that they go? I can't remember. But I know it's short.
It's a
There
good
we
shot, boy.
Spare 3-bagger. Here he comes.
He's now in front.
Yep. Yeah, he's up 34. Scratch, which
He's up 13.
Up 13, yep.
Brooklyn.
Get lucky. Ooh, almost. All right, leaves a 6. He's a yacker. I like it.
Who are you bowling for on Wednesday night? What football?
We have the same team.
Well, who are you?
Redskins again.
Oh,
We just got lucky and happened to have it. So I told my wife, I said, hey, you don't have to worry about another shirt.
missed. Oh, he
Oh,
got
it came back. There you go. So we're the Redskins again. And, of course, typical Chris Nichols fashion. Hasn't picked up a ball since April. Shoots like 930 for 4. You know, really, Chris?
Did you guys win?
No. I did not bowl well. Neither did Michelle. Actually,
That was a great shot.
Chris was the only one that bowled over his average. So, rough start. But 1 week out of 36 is no big deal. All right, Jeffrey comes back with a strike in the 5th. Hopefully something for him to build on. He's only got one open, and it was in the first frame. But Skyler goes spare 3-bagger, and he's still rocking and rolling.
He has a great look right now.
Yeah, he really does.
He was 3 for 4 in warm-up.
Was he?
And the one he missed, he shot at a 10-pin. I know he's got a blister on his finger that's bothering him, that's open.
Well, you wouldn't know it by the last couple of shots he's done here.
I like it.
Ooh. All right.
10.
Leaves at 10. Yep. It's going to be up 34 scratch in a 4th.
Still 13 pins.
Yep. So far from over, of course. And your leagues, they don't start till after Labor Day?
No, we start Tuesday.
You do start Tuesday? Oh, you're bowling the big men's league at
Yeah.
Wheat Ridge. 40 teams of 5.
Yeah.
Big money.
Lawrence and myself, Lawrence Marquez, Jeff Schlehuber, Andy Schlehuber, and Marko Popovich.
Ooh. Got the token lefty in there.
Got the token lefty in. Got to have one.
Yeah, he'll only give you probably 240 this year. Yeah, but shake that off, Marco. He'll be all right. Yeah, that was well promoted and well put together by Rocco Panetta. Finish.
Oh, another 10.
Ooh. Good shot. I like that one better than the other one, and it still didn't carry. So what are you bowling then? Tuesday, Friday?
Tuesday, Friday.
Okay.
Friday's the big league too.
Yeah.
That's also
That's
Wheat
also
Ridge.
you're doing Wheat Ridge Friday night.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing the old diehards.
The old diehards.
Yeah.
You got it back together.
Cool. Very good. Well, that's good for Michelle. She can walk from work.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's...
Uh-oh. Didn't think so. Gave it a little bit too much room. Now, here we go.
Yeah.
Now, here's the deal. Now, Jeffrey, he gets up and throws another one here.
He's in the lead.
Yeah, I mean, that fast. This is big. Maybe. Ooh, all right.
7 pin.
That's a good wall shot, though. Good ball. Nice and he was relaxed. Threw the ball nice.
Covers this. He's down 1.
Where's Stepniak? You hear that? Don't look at me like that. Come on. Oh, hurry. Okay, good. All right, 85 in the 5th for Jeffrey Metz with a spare in the 6th. So we assume the strike, so he's got 105 to Skylar's 127. So Skylar's up 22 scratch, but down. Or is he still up? I think he's still up.
1 pin.
1 pin? Ah. Wow.
He doesn't waste any time.
No, he really doesn't. That's close. Ah.
4-6.
Rode up high. Yeah, rode up high at the last minute. Leaves a 4-6. Get one. You never know.
I picked the 4-6 up once in my life.
Yeah, me too.
And that 4 came out of the pit. And straight back. And
I'm trying to remember. I think if I remember, I actually was going, threw it at a 7-pin, say, and literally hit the 4, luckily, and it literally bounced on the deck one time and just the head pin, the tip of the pin, took the 6 out. And you never expect to make those.
Mm-mm.
And it was hysterical. I thought that was humorous, but that's and it's been a long time. I couldn't even. I know I was on the East Coast back then when I made it. So that's
rare.
That's about 35, 40 years. Yeah.
It's rare.
All right, Skylar, let's see. Get back on track here. Looks good. Yep,
It is
nice
good.
mixer. All right. $14, now go to 24.
So does that shirt,
That's his regional shirt.
does it say regional on it or?
No, it just says champion.
Okay.
That's those high five shirts that we're actually going to have a side event tournament in October. If you have a high five shirt or in the possession of a high five shirt, you can bowl that tournament. I think it's $1,000 for first. As a little
Where, in Vegas?
In Vegas.
Nice shot.
That was great. Yeah, you don't want to. That 10-pin miss has got him focused, so he's not going to do that again.
Well, he's up 24. From 1 to 24.
Yeah, that fast. All right. Kicks out the baby split, just leaves the 3. Easy spare. Oh boy. All right, nice job. You know, Jeff's game is simple, but yet it's effective. He doesn't take a lot of time. Throws a fairly straight ball. He actually gets through the ball pretty good. And his forte is obviously is spares. But I think he's finally starting to get the hang of the sports shots, and he's starting to feel comfortable bowling with them. And like I said, he's finally made there's 2 cuts in a row now he's made. So that's good to see.
Well, again, I'm on a run. I haven't made one in. I'm getting 3 bonus pins. So that's 6 weeks.
6 tournaments, yep.
I was making,
when
cuts.
people, when people have mental problems and stuff, they, their family members go in. We do an intervention. We basically gang tackle you, take you to a hospital, rehab center. I think we're going to have to gang tackle you and take you to a sports psychologist.
I don't need rehabbed. Well, I saw Dr. Hernandez yesterday. I spent a lot of time with him.
The doctor was in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wore my glasses today.
Well, that could be part of it, to be perfectly honest with you. I know. So
I'm going to wear them from now on.
Yeah. Ooh.
Washout.
Yeah. 1-2-10. But he's on a double and in fairly good shape. You hear that Jeffrey says, you're just messing with me. Well, let's say he gets 2. 73, he'll have 82 in the 9th. And Jeffrey will have 48 in the 9th.
It's not
so
over.
He'll still be up 34 scratch.
But it's close.
But it'll be closer. Yeah, Skyler can make this. He's got breathing room in the 10th for sure. And, ooh.
All right.
Okay, he only gets 1. Gives him 180 in the 9th. Jeffrey would have 148. So 32 pins scratch.
He can double and make this, yeah,
it'd be within a mark, or right around a mark, right around 10, 11 pins.
Sky can shut him out.
Yes.
He throws a double.
Yeah. Yeah, if he goes out for 204.
He throws a double, it's over.
210. Yeah, 210 and 24, 234.
A lot of head pin, Nick. Ooh.
Very lucky. Very lucky.
Man. A lot of head pin.
Yep. Leaves a 4.
If he spares and strikes, he shuts him out.
200 plus 24, 224.
He could win by 1 if Jeffrey punched.
Yep, you're absolutely correct. Spare strike, it's ball game.
Well, there's the first part.
Yep. Okay. It's all about count now.
9 pins here, and Jeffrey punches, we tie. I will be going to the bar for a glass of water.
That's branch water, right?
You
only get the good stuff.
I like water.
Yeah.
Ever since that lightning hit me, I've been drinking a lot of water.
Wonder what he looks like at night.
I can show you a picture.
I can show you a picture.
It's
nice.
over.
That ball by Sky hit a locked out Jeffrey Metz, and Jeffrey's going to go home in second place, but he takes home $439. And Skyler will now move up, take on our second-seeded player, Will Reynolds Jr. of Aurora. And that should be an interesting match. And it's going to be 27-24, 3-pin difference in handicap.
That is my pick to click, Mr. Reynolds.
Yep. All right. And Jeffrey had a good tournament.
Heck yeah.
He did okay. It was good to see him get in the top 5. Oops, no, I let it leak out. So he's going to end up on 156 and 45, 201. All right, so he's going to go home in fourth place with $439. And when we come back, our semifinal match again is going to be Sky Hiddle of Longmont, Will Reynolds of Aurora, Colorado. And we'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Source and Nolan Carruthers here at Arapahoe Bowling Center, Greenwood Village, Colorado. Our semifinal match for our stair-step finals this afternoon. Sky Hiddle out of Longmont winning his match. He was our third-seeded player. Now taking on second seed Will Reynolds Jr. of Aurora. Will is elected to lead the match, so shake hands, guys, and best of luck. All right, Will Reynolds been with us for quite a while. No titles yet, though. He's definitely been overdue, and can easily take command and win this. He gets lined up. He can throw some strikes. Mm-hmm. So, and he threw a couple pretty good shots here in practice. So you got to like his chances. Just a 3-pin difference between Will and Sky. Will with the 3-pin advantage. Then the winner of this match is going to take on Codell Charvat of Fort Collins. And will it hold? Oh,
a lot of hit.
Little high, 3-6-10.
I made him my pony today.
Well, again, to me, the obvious pick was Sky, but we got to give everybody a chance. Hold on. There you go. No problem with that. So Will converts to 3-6-10, makes the spare in the first frame. Again, this was kind of a deceiving little pattern here.
It is.
Fairly easy to play. In fact, some guys actually said it felt like they're playing a house shot, but you had that hang on the outside going down the lane, which made it a little difficult. But if you found it, you could throw some numbers. Nice. Of course, Steve Roskelley had the front 9 today. 10-pin, 10-pin.
Yeah, he shot 279.
278.
278. Yeah. Mike Vasquez called him a sandbagger. I'm like, what's he talking about? He just shot 278. Yeah. How's that sandbagging?
Yeah. Was it a happy hour at the time?
I don't know. Talk about somebody needing some help.
Yeah, well, that's true.
We know he needs help.
Good now? Okay. Uh-oh. Leaked it. Oh, oh. Now he's got room.
He made a ball change. I don't know.
I don't
know what they are.
Well, I got news for you. He did not want to send the ball out that far.
No, he didn't.
But all of a sudden his eyeballs went, really?
That should make him feel good.
Yeah.
He's got some
no
room.
Doubt. Yes. Absolutely.
If he's got that room, so does Will.
Oh, boy.
Because they're playing the same place.
Pretty much. Problem is, nice shot. He got lucky on that. But the problem is that Will is lofting it a little bit, and see how fast that ball wants to move left when he does that. Skyler pretty much, laying it down earlier, but sending it with his extension, his leverage. Will is almost like short-arming it and lofting it with a harder surface ball, obviously. But this afternoon, it's worked for both gentlemen. That was a little bit better.
Too much headpin. Left lane.
He didn't loft it. He didn't loft it as much on that, but again, the ball still set up early and walked, leaves him to 6.
He's lucky he doesn't have 2 splits on lane 5.
Yeah. All right. Very good. All right. So he could be down 17 if Skyler continues to strike here.
When do we go back to Longmont?
October. Actually, I believe we're there the week before we go to Vegas, I think.
Doubles?
I was very impressed. No, it'll be a singles event.
No, Labor Day weekend.
We'll
doubles.
be at Wheat Ridge.
Is that doubles?
Yeah. September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
That's inside.
Oh. The guy next to me doesn't even know what their names are anymore. What is that up?
Selective memory.
Yeah, I think. He's got to take advantage of that, Nolan.
Yeah, that was a hell of a break. So he pushed the one right that came back. He tugged that one. Both of them turned out to be strikes.
Yep.
This one's the right way.
Sit.
There you
Nice. Good shot. That was an excellent shot.
go.
All right.
Big lead.
So Will has to get on track here. Well, this lane here, although he lofted it and he went Brooklyn for the strike, he needs to pretty much get the ball down a lane like Sky's doing, not loft it so much. A little bit more speed, but not so much the loft. And of course, he's throwing two-handed. That makes it different. But hey, strike is a strike. Down 30 scratch. So he's down 27. He could cut it to 17 if he can double here.
He has not struck on 5 yet.
He's been very lucky on 5
Very
both
lucky.
times.
More room. There you
Nice.
go.
That was an excellent shot. All right, so he cuts the lead to 17 with a double. Well, let's not count out Mr. Reynolds yet. So. So you going anywhere special for your honeymoon?
Not yet.
No.
I like
he sent it again. He knows he's got the room out there, Nolan. That was a great shot. He was probably 4 right of where he had been playing, and that was a great ball reaction. So Sky Hiddle with the front 5, trying to make Will Reynolds go away.
He's up 27 pins, both on a double.
Yep.
Sky's,
like we've seen before, if he opens and
yeah.
Will throws 2 more at him, hello, new ball game. So, because Will can still shoot 270 scratch.
This guy's in a good place right now.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he has a lot of room on 5.
Yep.
He found that out the hard way.
Yeah. Will it hold? Yep. Ooh,
4
just
pin.
a hair high. He's a 4. I know, it was a good little run.
$26-pin lead.
Mm-hmm.
Will can cut that to 6 if he throws the next 2.
Yep. Yeah.
Hang on. There you go.
All right. So we got 139 and a 5th for Sky Hiddle, working on a spare in the 6th. And again, if Will Reynolds can throw 2 more here, we're down to a 6-pin match.
He's perfect on lane 6.
I wouldn't say perfect, but he struck.
There you go.
Yeah. Goes across again. This time he can't take out the 6-pin.
Boy, you can't hold it on the lane on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no lie.
Down 27
Yeah,
pins.
down 27. All right, good spare. Needs to get back on track here. Yeah, difference I noticed between the two bowlers now. Sky, whatever ball he's using, he can get the ball right on 6 and has a great look. It just rolls up real sweet. If Will throws his ball that far, it wants to set up earlier and come across harder. So if he can drop down to a less aggressive ball, give himself a chance maybe. That was a
10
great
pin.
shot there. That was an excellent shot. Leaves a 10-pin. That loser this match, believe it or not, takes home $728.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. No problem with the 10. Very good. All right. Yeah, both bowlers clean, and basically it's just who can carry.
Sky's in charge of this match
Yes,
right
he
now.
is. And he has that air of confidence about him. There's no.
He's in a great place.
Yeah, he really is.
I feel like he's going to double.
Yeah.
He's got so much room. But good ball speed.
Yep. Nope.
Man,
Walked.
that baby came
Yeah,
up.
that ball walked. 3, 6, 9, 10.
That's not a gimme.
No.
24 pin lead.
And actually, it was funny when the sports leagues first started. We gave this spare, we called it the Big Four, because on a sports shot, if you threw it too far right, the ball just leaked, and if you short stroked it or threw it slow, the ball walked, or you chopped any number of pins off of it, and it was a difficult like that, difficult spare to make, especially on a sport pattern. So we jokingly started calling that spare the Big Four.
Leads down to 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can make it interesting here. Plenty of time for Will Reynolds, but he's got to get it in gear. One double so far. And of course, Sky started out with the front 5, one spare open. Looks pretty good.
A lot of room.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Sweet. Nice shot. Right back on it. He doesn't. And for those of you watching at home, again, we try to tell you this over and over and again. Better, easier said than done. But okay, an open's an open. Bad shot's a bad shot. It's over. Nothing you can do about it. Refocus. Go up and execute. Make a good shot on the next ball, which is exactly what Sky did.
Is that one running away?
Yep.
Yep.
And
Nope.
Doesn't carry it though.
Man.
Leaves the 9.
Down 13 pins
Still a close match.
to a strike.
Wow. All right, good spare. All right. Will Reynolds, 147 in the 8th, or 147 in the 7th, spare in the 8th.
I think this shot in the 9th is a big, big shot.
Huge for more than one reason.
Because
if Sky doesn't throw the first one in the 9th, then he has to double in the 10th. So, yeah, 9th frame is huge for both bowlers here, but more so for Will right now. Got a little deeper. Got the ball to hold longer. That was a great idea, but he just couldn't carry the 10 out. I liked his thinking on that. He got into the oil so the ball would finish later, get the ball down the lane. Excellent decision.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, he can spare sheet it for 216. It's the best he can do.
Missed it.
And, oh, that was a key miss.
I'm calling this puppy right now.
175 and a ninth with an open. The best he can do is 205. Yeah, Skylar basically good count, one spare in the next 2 frames. And that should be enough.
I went back through the archives, and I'm 610 and 2 on calling matches. I'm just saying.
Was that before you got hit by lightning?
There's the lightning. I'm perfect. I'm perfect since the lightning hit me.
Yeah, he's perfect since the lightning hit him.
I haven't missed. I'm a little fuzzy.
Yeah. Sit. Ah. All right, 3-6.
It made
Only
me
you
pull,
know it.
It made me pull my glasses out. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I looked long and hard for them.
Yeah.
I found them this morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to try these.
Yeah.
Right, but I literally cannot see boards.
Yeah.
I can see arrows. With my glasses, I can see the boards.
Oh, I know. The first time I noticed I needed glasses, I was in front of the ball return, looking up at the scores,
I couldn't read
and
them.
all the numbers were fuzzy. And I
Yeah.
went, if you can't read the scores from here, you got a problem. Hold. All right, very good. 183 in the 8th, spare in the 9th.
He's up 25.
Yeah,
It's like I said.
pretty much time to go
this
bye-bye.
Puppy's over.
Yep. If he goes 9 miss, he shoots 211, scratch. Will shoots 205. It's a 6-pin difference. He only has 3, so just needs basically. A 9 count would really help. 8 count make it a little interesting, but a 9 count open, he's still got more than enough to do it. So let's see what happens here. Frame number 10. Nice ball. Looks
Perfect.
set.
10
All right,
pin.
that's okay. That's all
Yeah,
he needed.
that's it.
So Sky Hiddle's going to move into the championship match to face Codell Charvat of Fort Collins. And Will Reynolds Jr., first time in the top 5 in quite a while. Very respectable score. He's going to go home in 3rd place. Nice payday. $728. All right, good spare for Sky. Clean. Well, no, he had that one split where he left the big 4 in frame number 7. But other than that, an excellent game. Starts out the front 5. He's going to shoot 220. Scratch. He'll be in the 240s with handicap.
Little Hiddle into the championship.
Yeah.
I like that.
Beautiful
Nice
shot. All right, 222 and 24. He shoots 246. And that's enough to advance him into the championship match over Will Reynolds Jr. Will actually did okay, threw a good game. But that 10-pin miss was the killer, even though now it appears as though it wouldn't matter, but sure took the wind out of his sails. Yep, 3-6-10.
That left lane, he never found the pocket. I mean, the right lane.
Yeah, the right lane just hooked up early for him.
Yeah.
Never, and he couldn't get deep enough because of the ball return, of course. So then your only option is to throw the ball harder or a ball down.
Yep.
But again, he'll take $700. Good spare.
His spare game's good.
Yeah, he's got a great spare game. He's a good bowler.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shoot 190 on a sport pattern with 1 open, and even though he struggled, that's still a good game.
Yeah.
That's going to go Jersey. Leaves a 9. He's going to shoot 194 with 27, 221. All right, so Will Reynolds goes home in 3rd place, and when we come back, our championship match is going to feature Sky Hiddle of Longmont up against Codell Charvat of Fort Collins. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch here at Arapahoe Bowling Center in Greenwood Village, Colorado. And we'll be back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa and Nolan Carruthers here at Arapahoe Bowling Center, Greenwood Village, Colorado, for our championship match. In our match today, Codell Charvat of Fort Collins taking on Sky Hiddle of Longmont. Codell, the tournament leader, guaranteed no less than second place money. He's going to have a 13-pin advantage. He's also elected to lead the match. So, gentlemen, go ahead and shake hands, and we'll begin our championship match. First time we're seeing Codell Charvat out of Fort Collins. Him and his son, Dylan, joined. And then a couple weeks later, wife April joined with him.
There you go.
Both him and his son are diesel mechanics, have their own business. So when you get in trouble,
That's nice to know.
there you go.
Truck's in the shop now.
Yep. So your first look at Codell Charvat. Just a little high. 3.6910. And of course, first time on camera, I'm sure he's a little bit nervous. And I'm pretty sure he bowls out of Sweetheart and Loveland.
So they all three bowl today?
2. April didn't come down, but him and Dylan both made the cut. Will it hold?
Hang on.
Nice. All right.
Off the wall.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Not a spare I'd recommend, but well
Perfect.
done.
This guy's averaging 211
Well, in this pattern, pretty good.
in the finals.
Again, I was asking Sky at the break about was he surprised when he kind of wheeled that ball, and he goes, well, I kind of know it's going to do that, but I really didn't expect that. I threw the ball to, he said, and it just checked up really nice, and I knew I had all that room, so confidence went through the ceiling at that
Sure.
point. Ooh, wrap 10.
He's left a few of those.
Yeah. Next week, the big 75-point bonus house, AMF Bellevue, Inglewood, Colorado.
On what?
We will be on ABT number 8, 36-foot pattern, shorter pattern.
Volume? Medium?
Medium to light. Good shot. Haven't decided what we're going to do for Labor Day doubles yet.
Where is it?
Wheat Ridge. Me and Mean Dean, the dancing machine, will have a talk and rock and roll. That'll be fun. Kicks off our 35th year. It'll be our 35th anniversary that weekend.
That's crazy.
Started in 1982 at AAA Bowl in Aurora, Colorado. First champion was Paul Fosnot, now retired and living in Arizona.
Boom.
Great.
10 pin.
Another 10 pin.
You lost a lot of history in that flood, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I had everything.
You had everything.
Yeah. It was a shame.
It is a
It really
shame.
was. Because I had every tournament, every historical background on the tournament from day one, all the way through, which is literally thousands, thousands of tournaments. Ooh, will it hold?
Yes.
Yep, no problem. Okay. So Skylar, 10-pin spare, 10-pin spare. Codell leaves the 3, 6, 9, 10 and was fortunate to make it. Now let's see how he does on this lane. To me, on this lane, Nolan, in practice, it hooked up huge for him.
Well, he's similar to Will.
Yes, correct.
Very similar.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
And Will couldn't keep it on the
Nope.
lane
And I
on
think
6.
Unless he makes a ball change, he's going to have the same trouble.
There it goes.
See? There we go. Now we got a 3-10. He's got a ball down. because again he can't go any further left unless he stands in front of the ball returner, and he's not. I know he hasn't done that before. So
he's up 12. That's with covering
he
this.
needs to make this. Yeah. All right.
Now-
Very nice.
That might be
Excellent shot.
That might be the ball he wants for lane 6.
Yeah. Will you quit reading my mind?
I'm trying
You're
to
right
learn.
though. It was a great.
Yeah.
It was a great look with that ball.
It looked great.
Yeah.
It set up a
Absolutely.
little bit.
Yep. Yep.
We'll see if he saw that. We'll see if he saw.
Yeah. Did he kick out the 9?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Just 3, 6, 10.
Same spare as the last shot.
Yep.
He's only up 9 now. Could stay in the match. That's the
Nice.
ball he wants.
I would
think.
absolutely agree with you, buddy. Especially the way with the
Yep.
the no thumb, just cups it in his hand and lets it go. It's more controllable for him.
Absolutely.
And I think, and at this point, I think, hitting the pocket and making spares, unless Skyler gets locked in again, should be all that Codell has to do.
Mm-hmm. And take a double if you can get it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that would be bonus,
You know.
obviously. Sure. Yeah.
2 wrap 10s in a row. High.
Yep. Crosses over, leaves a 5.
Lucky to get the 10 out. 10-pin match.
Wheels are turning. And again, a lot of lineage on this pattern. We were absolutely slammed this morning. Both squads were 37 bowlers at a pop, over 20 lanes. And then the semifinals on top of that. So this pair's seen a lot of bowling.
That'll work.
Okay, no problem with that. Everybody can put their hands down now.
I can't get mine up. I didn't want to bowl 8 games today.
Ugh.
If I bowled 8, I wanted to get 11. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
of course, yeah, absolutely.
That didn't happen. When's the last time we were at Bellevue?
6, 7 weeks, something like
That's my last cut.
that. Okay. Oh,
And I had never made a cut there
wow.
till that one. So I'm looking forward to Bellevue.
Well, of course, sure.
Isn't there a state hospital or some
I can get you
place?
close. Fort
Bellevue?
Logan.
Bellevue?
Well,
No,
Bellevue's in New York, but
well, get me to New
Logan's
York.
close enough.
There
Nice
you go.
shot. There we go. Good ball. Yeah, heck, Fort Logan's only up the street.
Right.
We can get you in there, no problem.
Well, I can't go tonight.
You can't go.
Not tonight.
You got to work for a
I
living. Come
got
on.
to get my truck. And he did not make the ball change. And there it goes.
And there it goes. Same thing. Crosses over, leaves a 5.
And he could look at that ball right here on this 5-pin.
Yes, you're right, because he's going to go to it.
Yep.
I would think so.
I would.
No, he's
no,
not.
he's not.
He's going to use his no rules, I think he's throwing. I'm not sure, but he needs to give himself a chance here, and he's got no chance with this ball.
He's marking.
Yeah.
Gave that some room, and it'll work. Missed it.
Yep, see? Wheels it out, and away it comes. So, key mistake here, 63 and a 4th, open.
Now he's
And
down.
Skyler's on a strike in the 4th. He can extend the lead.
God, I would like to see him switch balls.
Yeah, I would too. I really would.
He would be amazed.
Gave it a little bit more room, but
Face. 310.
See, what he doesn't understand is the farther he moves right and the less conditioner is out there, the ball's going to set up earlier and it's just going to go dead left, which he last 2 shots have been that. If he would move further in and play the ball in about 13 or 15 down the lane and get the ball in some conditioner where it can hold, he'd have a great look. And will that hold?
There's the ball he needs right there.
Absolutely. You see, that ball's great. All right. $63 and a fourth, spare in a fifth.
He's in trouble now.
He is.
I mean, it's close,
Yep.
but Sky's starting to pull away.
And Sky is
He's
just
there.
He's confident. He really is. He's got 2 bowling balls that he knows exactly what they can do and can't do. He's got a good look. Line plays into his game. He likes playing this type of line to the pocket.
There you
Great
go.
shot. Big double.
Up 12.
Yeah, it's up 25 scratch. Can go to 35 scratch. Here's where we could just pull away and never look back.
And I think that's exactly what he's going to do.
Halfway through the championship match, Sky Hiddle in command and looking to just absolutely put it in cruise control right here. Hold.
High.
Nope.
4 pin.
Yep. Lucky just to leave the 4.
Yep.
I know the one thing I noticed about this pattern, Nolan, speed sensitive, huge.
Yes, it is.
Even on fresh. Speed sensitive, unbelievably so.
He's up 11. Boy, if Codell would just take a look at that other ball.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no problem with the 4. So Sky Hiddle, 107 and a fifth with a spare. If he strikes here, down 24 scratch.
Same ball.
I'm really surprised.
He's having to force it with this
Yeah.
ball, and it just, that's
See?
way out there.
Now you get into the weeds, and now you're going to leave something that's going to be very difficult.
Very difficult.
He talked it over with his son, and his son basically told his son Dylan, said, you need to get further out. Well, unfortunately, that's not the case. It's by doing that, you get into that OB, that out of bounds, and you can create all kinds of problems for yourself rather than move your eyes left, play deeper into the lane. Not quite a fallback shot, but in that
This
type of
is going to
mode.
be tough. See,
yeah.
he's
It's
in
got to be
trouble.
high, and it's got to be pushed straight back. So now he's the
down
boy. Yeah, he's in serious
27
trouble.
pins.
Yeah, and that, it's a shame that lane 6 is just killing him, for how he's playing it. But yet, when he threw those single pin spares over there with his spare ball,
Oh.
what a great look!
Yeah.
Ball rolled up real sweet. So now that's where he should have been on 6.
He got the Brooklyn.
He got the idea, though. He's got more room to go left. But he doesn't need this big a ball when this pattern is just blown out like that.
It's burned.
Yeah. Yeah, even if he punches out, he can only shoot 207. And then if Skylar grinds, it'll be close, but Codell at this point, it just has to get locked in. The sad part is he's going to finish on the lane that he's having the most problem with. He'll be on lane 6 in frame number 10.
A lot of room. Nice shot.
That ball just gives him the perfect look. It doesn't overreact. It sets up real nice down the lane. Has a lot of energy left when it makes the turn. Great shot.
Total command of this match.
Absolutely.
I hope 25's not jammed and packed because of the eclipse. North. Ugh.
Film at 11. That's the way I look at it. I'll watch it. Set.
That's high. He got away with it.
Oh,
It's a big shot.
oh boy. He didn't like it when he let it go, but a great result.
Cordell doesn't strike here. Sky's up 37
it's
pins.
Game, set, match.
He just about has to have this strike.
Yeah, because even if Skylar opens one of the last two frames, he's going to shoot deuce. So
He's not going to make a ball change.
No.
He didn't see. He's not seeing it.
no, he's not. And it's a learning experience. He'll
Way out in the
understand that. Yeah,
weeds.
see, you can't. He's just making the wrong move.
And I'm calling this puppy right now.
Which and again,
It's just, it's
it
a learning.
happens. It happens exactly. We're talking about a gentleman who, a good solid leg bowler, learning sport patterns. There's some that he does good on, and some that just eat him up. When they transition, this is where he's got to learn what to do, where to move, what ball to use.
That's going left.
And he gets a break. Okay, that's
Well,
cool.
he's
So he
spared.
still gets 20. That's all right.
He's down 37. Grab that other ball.
Yeah.
I want to go
Absolutely.
down there and tell him.
Yeah.
I don't know what that ball is, but
No, I agree with you.
There's so
But he
many
had
there.
but he did get a great reaction with that spare ball that he was using. This allows him to get a little bit farther left.
310.
Now see, but if he would go even further left, you see how long that ball delayed before it made its move? He's got to be watching this and saying, okay, what do I have to do now to get into the pocket with that ball? Well, obviously on 5, you don't have a ball return to deal with. You can get as far left as you want.
And here's the other ball, Nick.
Yep.
Look at that baby.
And he's got the confidence, all the confidence in the world. He's made 2 baby splits with it, converted to 3, 6, 9, 10 with it.
You can control that ball.
Absolutely. Much more controllable. He's got the release and the ball speed to do it. But the light bulb never went on. And again, now, okay, a little bit too late, but let's see if he'll learn something here. Now he's going to change ball. Let's see what happens. Again, it's a learning process. And
Of course it is.
He's going to bank it all. Good shot. Boom. Yeah, this match is over, folks. Sky hit a double spare 3-bagger. Taking command.
When this guy gets locked in,
Yeah.
he's like a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
Tough.
You're better player when they find it and they get locked in and that arm swing gets loosed and relaxed. They'll strike for days. The one that I used to talk about all the time was Glennie Blunt.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
When the doctor got lined up, okay, there was some operating going on.
Mm-hmm.
Much better. Sit.
It's high.
All right. 3, 6, 7, 10.
He
The match is over.
He knows it.
Yeah. Give the fans at home something to scream about here, Skylar. Let's make this puppy.
I'm going to let you have Sky as soon as this is over. I'm going north. I hope I'm home by midnight.
Yeah, really. Total eclipse, well, as total as we can find it. Would they say we get about
95 or
97, whatever? All right. 211, I believe.
His average.
Yeah. 211 with an open in the 10th, 235, and that's going to be enough, ladies and gentlemen.
He shot 633.
Yeah. 200, 222, 211. Like you said, average 211. 235 with handicap.
There's the other ball, Nick. I like
Look,
it.
see? Now he's
That's
going to go home and
okay.
kick himself squarely in the butt. But the light bulb went on.
Learning process.
Yep, learning process.
And he's going to tell his son, if I'd have made that ball change in the third frame, and he's right.
And yeah, a lot of things could have changed, but that's okay. That's okay. You know what? Because he's still going to go home with over $1,300, and he learned something.
A lot.
Let's do it again.
I like it.
It's more controllable.
It's just in control,
yeah,
totally.
More controllable than what I'm thinking. He was using the no rules.
There's so many balls I can't keep track of. They all got multicolors.
Yeah.
And I know my stuff, and if I see them with my stuff, I can tell you there's just too much.
Yeah. And that, I'll tell you
that
what,
ball there, I love.
Yeah, no lie. All right, so Cadell Charvat, 165 and 37. He's going to shoot 202. And again, a respectable score, but hopefully a learning experience. And again, when we come back, I'll have a chat with Mr. Hiddle. We'll let Mr. Carruthers get going so that he can avoid the Eclipse fanatics. And,
Might end up in a bar.
or he could do that. All right, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We'll have a talk with Sky Hiddle. And again, that's our champion this week here at Arapahoe Bowl. Come on back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasource. I'm here with our 8-time champion here in the Denver branch, including a big $10,000 regional win, Sky Hiddle of Longmont. Sky, great. You know, what I noticed most about Codell being first time in the finals, nerves a little bit, and not watching what his ball was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You, on the other hand, much more experienced bowling match play, saw the difference in the lanes, made the right move, and it carried you to a title. He did make a ball change towards the very end, had a better look. So when Nolan and I were telling him, it was basically, this is a learning experience. You see what happened, you see what your opponent did, you see what you didn't do. When you finally made the move, you got a better look. So again, he finished second. He had a great tournament, makes over $1,300.
Yep.
But again, he logs that and he goes, okay, the next time I come, let's see what happens. And everybody goes through that, and that's what we try to tell everybody. Sport pattern bowling, some are easy, some are tough. You particularly, your A game seems to be moving left, and most of the sport pattern moves are left, but you got a comfort zone in there. You know what your bowling balls do.
Yep.
Of course, Sean Lee, great ball driller out of
10 back out of Monaco.
Shop out of MF Monaco in Southeast Denver. He's got all that experience going for you too. So with your expertise in rolling the ball, Sean's expertise in setting it up for what matches you up with that equipment, great job. Great job, Sean, and great job, Sky. I mean, it was an excellent move.
Thank you.
The field wasn't quite as strong this weekend, although we did okay. But a lot of the better players went down, bowled the New Mexico Open, which, again, for here, we get a lot of Colorado bowlers go down to that event. Great tournament.
I think that's 10,000 for first down there, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And in fact, Sean Lee won that one of those years.
Yes, he did. You're absolutely correct. Yes.
Yep.
Great tournament. So, and it's well run. Been around for quite a while. Once a year, but it's huge. So it's great. So, again, it's nice. You can still come in and go, nobody's around. let me see what I can do here. And it was good. You bowled very well. No, nothing to take that away from you. You bowled great, and Shaw did another great job for you. So, regional coming up in 3-4 weeks.
Right.
I know you're going to be there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Could you win 2 in a row regional? Wouldn't that be sweet?
Well, if I did, you'd never let me bowl again, so I better not.
That's not
I'll take
true.
second. How about that?
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for us next week. Our last summer stop before we get into Labor Day doubles and then get into our fall program. We're going to be at AMF Bellevue and then go with Colorado. On behalf of myself, Nick Lasource, my champion, Sky Hiddle. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week at Bellevue.
Thank you, everyone.